Alright guys, welcome to a end of year review, I suppose, of this channel. If there is a review to be had, or for general thoughts, whatever, we always do this on the channel every year. And December 31st, last day of the year, can't believe it. I can't believe that's another year down. Like, what the hell is going on? There isn't a whole lot to say, though, to be honest, guys. There is really not a whole lot to say, because this year has been a really strange one for me and this channel. Where do I begin? Well, it basically, for a small chunk of the year, the channel basically started off as it normally does. You know, we had a video every day. We have our PES 5 and our PES 6 stuff up until about May time. And then a new season starts around July, which has continued as normal. However, back in, I think it was around sort of April time, I kind of decided that I needed to take some time for myself. And basically, I would still put out a video every day, but it'd just be like a small video, like a highlight video from a past like goal scored on the channel somewhere, or whatever, which is something that I did. But then it got to the point where yeah, I was doing that, and I said I would come back to regular videos eventually, and even till now that's still not happened, guys. It's still not happened. In fact, it's gotten to the point where a couple of months ago I decided that I am gonna stop posting a video every day and just post one every few days, like I used to do back in the old days, in quotation marks, of the channel. And yeah, that's basically how it's been for like the past couple of months now. And I said I was going to put a channel update out, and I never did. I said I was going to do this in October. That never happened. It got to November, and then it kind of got too late in November. And now here we are in December, and I still haven't done anything until now. So this is basically my end of year / what the hell is going on video, I guess. There was a time back in May where I really desperately needed time for myself. I was still putting out the channel update videos back then. And yeah, basically I was explaining how my head really hurts, and I think lack of sleep was getting in the way of a lot of stuff in my life at the time, and I just really needed some time away from the channel, basically. You can imagine, I basically sit and record these videos for you. I'm basically sat in front of a screen recording it. Once I've finished a recording, I then have to put that into a video editor, where I'm still sat at a screen, still straining my eyes for you guys, and having to render that out, and then I've got to upload it. So you can imagine, and like, it's not just about recording stuff for this channel and whatnot and editing it, but in my free time, what do I like to do, guys? I like to play video games. So I'm still in front of a screen. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of time you spend in front of a screen. And if I'm not doing that, sometimes I might be watching, say, football on TV, or just TV in general. I don't watch really TV in general, to be honest. It just kind of bores me, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's not good on your head, is basically the point I'm trying to make here, guys. And obviously, if I've got like this horrible, just permanent headache that I had for months during the summer, it was so horrible. It seems to have gone now. It seems to have lessened down and just disappeared. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just like a phase I was going through. Maybe I was, I don't know, taking like a tab, like, because I'm on medication and stuff. Maybe there was something in my medication or something at the time that was causing it. I don't know. Really strange one, guys. And I really needed some time for myself, because it was really bothering me and getting me down, and my quality of life was just really bad at the time. So that was kind of one of the reasons I needed to take more time for myself. But it extended. It extended into yeah, I was still putting out a video, but my head was still kind of hurting a lot, and it's just gotten to the point now where I'm just doing what I used to do like in the old days of the channel, when it was basically just PES 5. on the channel back in the old days, back in like the 2014 days, guys, the legendary years of the channel. Not that many of you remember that, but yeah. You know, like, yeah, it was kind of bad. It was kind of bad, so I needed to do something about that. And now, like, everything's good. I'm just enjoying doing my PES 5 and my PES 6, guys. I know there'll be a lot of you on this channel that will want FIFA and FIFA series to start up and stuff like that. I can't guarantee when any of that's going to happen, honestly, guys. I actually cannot. Even to this point, I can't guarantee that. I want to get back to things, but I think it's going to be a really sort of slow process to get back into something like that eventually. Whether it be a video every day, or maybe just sort of I might post about 3 or 4 videos a week instead of a full 7 from now on, because I just feel like it is so important for me to take more time for myself. Not only that, but like, you know, every day putting a video out, you know, that's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? If you consider that like a video is generally on this channel around about 20 minutes long, I would post a 20-minute long video, and that would be like 7 days a week without fail. You know what I mean? So just when you want that little bit of time for yourself at the end of the week, before you know it, you're back to making more videos and stuff like that. So important to get that time, that time for yourself. You don't realize how important it actually is, to be honest, guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's not healthy, to be honest, to be sat there for hours on end playing video games or sat at a computer. You need to get up, you need to get out. You know, you do realize that it is bad for you. You know, people have even died from it, guys. I know it doesn't happen very often, and I'm not trying to scare you all, but it happens. But that's, you know, that's a story for another time. But yeah, basically this year kind of started out as I was posting, I think I posted a couple episodes of PES 2008 Master League, and that was something I really wanted to do, and I worked on sort of editing the file within the game, sort of like the option file kind of thing, so I could get some of the kits correct and stuff like that. And of course my Xbox 360 died, so I put out a channel update saying until I get a new 360 I can't continue it. So it's just gotten to the point now where I don't think that is going to continue. I think that's just a dead series, to be honest, because the Xbox 360, in my opinion, just sucks when it comes to recording, guys. I mean, Xbox 360s in general tend to be good, but I'm having to use my old one, and my old one is not very good. I bought an Xbox 360 Elite like, well, something like 4 or so years after I got my original Xbox. No, 5 years actually. And that one broke, so I was using that one at first, the Elite one, but then that broke, so I had to go back to my old one, and the old one started playing up as well, so obviously that's not happening. Kind of want to go back to 2008 at some point, don't know how that's really going to happen. Another game I do want to play though is PES 2009, and FIFA 09, we'll get to FIFA 09 in a moment, but PES 2009 is one of the, like, I don't know how to describe it. I love the gameplay of that game. I had it on the 360 back in the day, and it is, I don't know, just so good, but at the same time it's kind of like, how do I describe it? It's got the Become a Legend on it, and that was like the first time they ever did it, because FIFA 09 had it as well, and it was just so good. Like, it was just so, I spent so many hours. Like, I think the one in FIFA 09 only lasted like 4 seasons, and then I think you have like a World Cup at the end of it, sort of thing. But the yeah, the PES 2009 Become a Legend, PES 2010 were just so good, and I spent so many hours on them, and it was amazing, and I won the Champions League God knows how many times, and the league, and just, it was so good. It was so good. It's like what I've been wanting for years back in the day, and that's something that I kind of want to start on the channel, but the only problem is getting to the point where you're getting regular games on it, so it could take some time to build that up. But I'm thinking of almost having it as a series that can build up over time, so it's kind of like how PES 5 and 6 Master League is on my channel. Basically, it's very long-winded. There's going to be an episode every now and then, and it'll just take time, and it could take it'll drag on for like sort of years kind of thing. It's something I want to I was sort of thinking of doing, and that would be kind of interesting, I think. So it's not something to do with a single club and I manage everything. It's basically just one player, which is me, and it'll be the journey of whatever happens within that series, and I think that'd be really good. PES 2010 as well, I really enjoyed the Become a Legend on that as well. I thought it was just as good as 2009. There weren't too many differences from what I remember, but it was just like back in the day, that was just so good, I thought. So, you know, we'll get to that, hopefully. I don't know how I'm going to go about it, because, like I say, I think like my 360 doesn't work. My PS3, I don't think I can record, because the PS3 is really awkward to record, so I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, I think to be honest, guys, right, I know I said I don't really want to use the 360 because I really don't want to get mine fixed, but I think it's just probably going to get to the point where it's like, if I want to do these series, I'm going to have to just buy a new 360, because that's the only way I can get around it, to be honest. So yeah, that might be what happens. You know what, I had a tweet the other day from one of you that said, I know this is going a bit off topic from what we've just been talking about, but said waiting for the final episode of FIFA Street 2. That series started like 2 years ago nearly on this channel. I took a break from it because it was really irritating me at the time when I was first playing it, and I think I finished it last year, being 2017. And I think what one of you, or maybe a few of you, might be waiting for is wanting me to 100% that game. And I just don't know if I have the patience to 100% that game. I really want to, just to say that I've actually beaten that game 100%, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Just for the simple reason that I hate that game with a passion. It frustrated me when I was a kid, and playing it again on this channel frustrates me even more, guys. It just reminds me why I hated it so much as a kid. Like, it's fun at first, but then when you're trying to complete a lot of the tasks, it just irritates you, because it's just, I don't know how the game is coded, honestly, but it just feels like it's random chance that you win a match, or when you're trying to pull off a trick, it's just random. I don't think there's anything you can do to boost your chances of successfully pulling off a trick. And when it comes to game breakers and stuff like that, oh, the game irritates me. it irritates the crap out of me, guys. So I don't know, maybe one day, maybe, I don't know. I really actually do not know, but yeah. Yeah, I think there was something else I was going to say. Yeah, so usually in these videos every year, I look ahead to what should be upcoming on the channel and stuff like that. But at this current moment in time, guys, I have nothing for you. I have nothing for you apart from PES 5 and PES 6, because I know they'll always be there. They are the core series of the channel. When they end, and I was thinking about this the other day, when they end eventually, I don't even know what the hell's going to happen then. Maybe starting a completely new one or something, but it's just going to be more of the same thing over, isn't it? But we'll get to that in the future when it comes down to it. I don't know what else to say, to be honest, today, guys. There isn't an awful lot to say. So yeah, that like PES and that didn't happen. I was meant to do Euro 2008, guys. I was meant to do it, and I didn't get around to it. I was meant to do a little bit of the what's it called, the 2018 World Cup DLC for FIFA 18, and that didn't happen. I played it in my own time. I really quite liked it. It was pretty good. I've got FIFA 19 as well, and that's good. I haven't played enough of it yet. I've got so many games to play in the new year, guys. Like, not just football games, but like other games that I've bought and just not had time to play yet. I've got so many to play, and I'm quite looking forward to spending more time for myself and playing them, just because I think I need it. When you just sat there doing the same thing every single day, it does get a bit boring. And it feels like life kind of drags a little bit. Do you know what I mean, guys? Like I need more excitement. I need to go out more. You know what? This past year has been so good for me. I've been out way more than I could ever imagine, to be honest, guys. Like it's been quite good for me. It has been. Taking this extra time for myself has been really good for me. Like I say, I tweeted not long back saying that you know, I moved a couple of years ago actually, and it was all for the better. And it's been a couple of years, and everything has really gotten back on track for me. It really has been a lot better. The 2016, right, was an absolute mess of a year for me, and it's been a bit hard to recover from that. But here we are, going into 2019 now, and things are just looking more positive than they have in so many years now for me. So that's looking good too, guys. But yeah, I haven't got, I tell you what, we're going into 2019 now, guys, right? I haven't actually played PES 2019 at all. I've not even played the demo of it, guys. I've not played anything of that game. Like, honestly, it just didn't interest me this year, PES, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, I think it's because for me, 2018 just felt sort of more or less the same as 2017 PES, so I just kind of really didn't bother with it that much. But that was just me. I've got FIFA 19, but I haven't really played much of that. The channel, I don't really have anything to say about it, to be honest, guys. You know what I mean? I don't want to use my PC to record like PES 2009 or anything like that. I really don't want to use my PC because I don't you know, I'll record PES 5 and PES 6, but I just don't trust my PC to record anything else other than that, because just because you get lag and stuff like that on the PC. If I had a much better PC, then I'd probably maybe consider it. But yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I want to get around to PES 2009. I want to finish PES 2. Well, I'm probably gonna have to start anew on PES 2008. The PS2 version of the game is probably the only one that I'll consider playing, but I don't know if that's really going to happen or not. I have to get around to it. I have to have a think about it all. I know for a fact, though, that once we get to May, the PES 5 and PES 6 season will end on the channel, and it won't come back until July for pre-season. So during like June time, there is not going to be nothing on the channel at all, so I'm going to have to get my act together, hopefully by about then, hopefully. But like I said, I'm going to keep taking time for myself, and I will try to get back into things if I can. You know, it's more about what I want to do, not what I think I should do. 3 years ago, I thought to myself, I'm going to make a video every day, because that's what I should do. I don't know, that's what I thought I should do. But truth is, it's what I don't really need to do. I don't have to do that at all if I don't want to, and I should just do more and take more time for myself, because in the past when I've done things, doing what I think I should do has got me in the wrong direction and kind of got me down a little bit. And you know, I'm not saying that this channel is something that I don't want to do. I do want to continue it, but this time I'm making the right choice, and I'm taking a step back when I need to, instead of forcing myself to continue on and keep doing what I'm doing when basically there isn't a whole need to if I don't so wish to. So yeah, that's basically what I've done this year, guys. In my opinion, I've made the right choices. So yeah, I'm making right choices for once. That's a first, but for me. But yeah, and yeah, I just want to say thanks for all the new subscribers and stuff like that. Like I say, I know it's kind of a bad time in a way to subscribe to this channel, because I can't promise you anything, and it's mostly just PES, and some of you will want to see FIFA, some of you will want to see other stuff. You know, I'll try and get around to it when I can. But yeah, I've got 4,000 subscribers this year, and that is amazing. You know what I mean? That is really good, guys. And everything's just gonna hopefully keep building and keep going, even if it is at a slower, steadier pace. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So in 2018, it was a year that started out with a lot of potential, a lot of stuff, but didn't pan out that way. So I'm not going to promise any of it this time round, because I don't know how 2019 is going to go, because that's just the way it's turned out, guys. But that aside, apart from me and this channel, I think football in general for 2018, real world football, that is, guys, of course, it's been another decent year for football. I reckon it's been very good. A lot of a lot of the ups and downs that you usually get, but interesting to watch a lot of the games and see. And I feel like football is sort of like, I don't know, it's evolving in a way. It doesn't feel the same that it was, you know what I mean? And what I mean is, it just feels like each year more and more it feels like anybody can beat anybody, anything can happen. Because there was a time when I started watching football, and it just felt like at the time, so I'm talking like around like 2004, 2005 era sort of figures, when I got into it a little bit more, and it was like Chelsea were just winning the Premier League. Like they won it like 2 years in a row under Mourinho and stuff like that, and it just didn't feel like it was ever going to change. Like they wouldn't lose like many matches, they wouldn't lose like at home or anything like that. But now these days it feels more and more like anything can just happen, and anything does happen. I don't know. It feels like teams that play that should win always used to win when they should have won for definite. But these days they don't as much, and it's more exciting and more unpredictable, if that makes sense, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough crap now, and in these past 14 years or so to know what may be happening next. So yeah, guys, that is it for this channel update / end of year review type thing, whatever you want to call it. I hope you all had a great 2018. I hope 2019 is even better. I'm going to end it there because I don't want this to drag on too long, and I will see you in the new year for new stuff. We've got transfer windows in PES 5 and PES 6 Master League coming up, and the second half of those seasons at least, and hopefully later down the line I will finally get my act together and we'll play some games. Hopefully Euro 2008, because I really want to play that one. So I'm gonna have to get that one out. Honestly, I can't wait for like summer to come around again now. I'm kind of fed up of winter already. But yeah, that's just me. Thanks for watching this, guys. Please do comment, subscribe and share as always, as usual. And I will see you guys in 2019. Take care.